It's really hard to build something significant in the world unless you're really passionate about it. Somehow the world will test you and push you and ask you, can you get up? If I want to make it, if I want to train this much, then I need good coaching around me.
Our dream is a big one. Train Effective will be a big brand in the future.
Do you know what's going on today?
Nick didn't want to tell me.
5 years ago, I'd sketched the first idea for Train Effective, and I never thought that 5 years later would be in a moment like this. It just makes things that more real. It's happening.
How did it all start? It started back in 2015, okay? The years before that, I was trying to become a professional footballer. I was training every day, but I realized like, oh, if I want to make it, if I want to train this much, then I need good coaching around me. I need good facilities around me, good places to be.
When we met each other in Buddha Genius, we did training together. Every training that I came up with, every exercise that I came up with, Nick was just on his toes. He wanted to do it.
So I thought, man, a lot of people must have this problem, and that's how I started Train Effective. I wanted to make it a place, a community for people chasing a dream. 1 year later though, fast forward, I was working in a bank in Switzerland. The money was really good, I was happy, my girlfriend was there. If I keep going at this, I'm gonna get a really nice car, I'm gonna get a really nice apartment, and life is set. But that's not what made me fulfilled. What made me fulfilled was making this platform, this community where people could really go after what they want. At the very start, it was just like a few sketches. I was in my university dorm room, sketching it out. Then I got a freelancer to make the website itself. Got the first customer, then it turned into 100 customers, and then suddenly you had like a small community. That was Train Effective in 2016.
So I actually first contacted Nick back in 2015 when Train Effective was just an idea on Nick's blog. And I mean, it's been one hell of a ride since.
I stumbled across just like the website, traineffective.com. And at that point, Train Effective was still like very, very small. And I think Nick just like tried some stuff, putting training plans online.
And that was when he decided to do this 100-day, challenge. That too was like a turning point,
I quit my job, left everything. Then I did this 100-day challenge. And then after that 100-day challenge, it was posted on YouTube. Man, subscribers went up, the interest boomed, and I was like, wow, we really have to maintain that interest in Train Effective. We really have to make it grow now. We really have to keep building this community.
I saw Nick doing the 100-day challenge on YouTube. Then I remembered, oh yeah, I've seen this before. And then in his videos, he was saying that it was a lot like training every day, working on Train Effective, and then editing the videos as well. I thought, well, he could probably use some help. And so one day I just sent him an email. I think the same day he replied, and just 2 days later I started editing the videos for Train Effective.
I was working with these guys that I'd met online. We're all working on this remotely, right? But I thought, all right, with all this momentum, all this growth, we can't just slow down now. We've got to go all in. So, where was the best place to go all in? London. The thing is, we didn't have much money, so we needed a place where everyone could stay for cheap, and we could work, and we could live. And I'd been watching some things at the time from Gary Vee. He was like, you should be in an apartment with 7 people, hustling your face off, and trying to make things work. And I got inspired by that.
Especially 25-year-olds who are like complaining, go live with 7 of your buddies in a shit place.
Get 7 friends, live in a goddamn studio apartment, live in your mom's basement, find your partner coder, build your damn app and hustle.
And I was also inspired by Silicon Valley, where these guys were living in a house together, building their app. And I was like, okay, we have to go all in. We don't have much money. Everyone's willing to come from all around the world to London. So I guess we're just gonna get this place.
I wanted something new. I wanted a new adventure. I wanted to participate in something like what we're doing today. And so when I saw that, that motive, that cooperation between us, so I decided to leave everything behind. So we decided to give it a go, and we came to London. and then we started progressing.
At that time, that was a really cool opportunity. The decision wasn't that difficult to come here. So on August 1st, 2017, we all moved here, and yeah, we've been here ever since.
It's been a long ride. 2 years anniversary today.
Oh shit! It actually is 2 years, wow. Crazy. And you know what? Time has flown by like... So 1st of August 2017, I get the keys, I get the place. It's this big, wide, white, open space, there's nothing in it. And the first things we just started to do, construct stuff, make the house pretty. So we had this 15-year-old Swedish kid reach out to us once, and he was like, hey, can I come train with you guys in London? Yeah, we thought, okay, cool. We have this house, we have a spare room. Why don't get him along and come do some training with us? He did, and then we put it on YouTube, and then all these other kids from around the world said they wanted to start coming too. So if you like look at the players there, we got one from India right now, we got one from Lebanon, America. We have one 15-year-old kid from Australia. He's only 15, but like he's come all the way from Melbourne to London. And obviously something like this supports us financially. But the main reason we do it is just because community, man. And to have all these people that have been watching YouTube, have been following the story of Train Effective, and to have them come from all parts of the world here, I mean, that's something pretty special.
Check it out.
It's not often you get to be in an environment when there's people that are way higher than you, that you can build off of each other. And I think that's the perfect environment to be in. We have the same mindset, and we're always building off of each other and bringing each other up and loving each other and encouraging each other. That's what I felt when I was here.
So when I came at the Effective House, you just learn a lot of things, like never give up, keep on going. Even if you don't want to do something, you still have to do it. So all of these small things, these small details, they all matter. And you become just, in general, you become a better person on the pitch and off the pitch. I always say, and I say it again.
So I come up with drills, I come up with ideas, I come up with exercises that will be able to strengthen them, that will be able to keep them healthy, that will be able to motivate them, that will be able to actually change their mindset, that will, keep them going, pushing them to the limit.
Keep moving, all right? Don't really flat-footed, always be on your toes. So here in the training, this is where, you plant all your seed. And the time is coming when that seed that you planted, it shall grow.
I came to the Effective House. It was a huge coincidence, but I'm so glad it happened. I actually came here as an Airbnb guest because I had to wait for my student accommodation. I never really knew much about football, but it actually has grown on me, and I see what it brings with it. It brings not only joy, obviously, but it brings so much inspiration and thrive and energy.
It's hard to describe because you have to feel it. You have to feel the vibe and the energy in the house to really understand the metamorphosis you go through as a human and as a football player.
The kids that came here to train, Nick and his entire team, everybody's so dedicated, and I was able to actually implement this same type of energy that runs in this football world in my architecture studies. It's contagious, literally.
Like, when you come in, all this rubs off on you. The knowledge, the habits, the discipline rubs off on you.
And when you live in an environment like this, like if it takes you 2 years to really get to know someone, here you get to know them like that within 2 days.
But it's not roses all the time.
Every day is a challenge. You live in a bubble, and it's not just, it's not just about you. You're responsible for others. You're responsible for the happiness of others.
In the beginning, when we moved to London, I think things were difficult for all of us. It was everything was still new. Like we didn't know each other that well at that point either. It was financially Not easy.
Missing schoolwork, missing college courses, just working long hours, late into the night, early mornings, late nights. As we were quite small, it was hard to get credibility, it was hard to get people to review our app, getting players, trying to find a pitch to train and play at, being able to afford pitches. All these obstacles all over the place, it just led to lots of doubt and uncertainty over the future of Train Effective, and it was difficult for all of us.
Things weren't going exactly as we expected. We started having money issues, some people were unhappy, some people became uncommitted, and it just started getting tough.
I don't know how we're gonna do it the next day, the next month. I don't know, but what can you do? We're just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep staying patient and just wait for that moment, that chance, that day when hopefully everything will change. And that's the only thing we can do is just keep going. Yeah. It's just like breaking point at the moment. I mean, you're doing everything possible to make it work. You literally do everything. You I don't know, you don't eat out. I don't know, you just work 16, 18 hours a day, whatever it takes, but sometimes you just don't see progress, and you don't know what to do, but what can you do, right? Other than just to keep going. And maybe tomorrow, something's gonna change, or next week, or next month. It will change at some point, but just when? I don't know.
Our dream is a big one. We're looking further ahead to see where Train Effective is going to go. And we see that there is an opening which has given us the green light that Train Effective today will be a big brand tomorrow in the future.
Where's the rest of the guys?
I don't know.
Didn't you come with Mo?
Nope, we came separate. What?
Oh my god, guys. Where is Mo not coming?
He left like 20 minutes before me.
And he's still not here.
Yeah, all the drama.
Mo is coming here behind me. He's about to have the biggest surprise of his life. Do you know what's going on today?
Nick didn't want to tell me.
Hello, Mo.
How you doing? How are you?
What are your expectations today?
Today? I don't know, let's have a good time, chill. That's about it, Let's live in the moment.
Exploring.
You don't have any guesses? Come on, take a guess.
Oh man. No. Unless you gotta tell me. Tell me. I don't want to guess.
No, Mo, we're not gonna tell you.
All right. All right.
How was Mo's reaction today at training when he knew there was a secret?
He's like, Nick don't want to tell me, but I know. It's like, I should have known in advance. They never tell me these things.
So we're just in Chelsea, Kings Road. Today's Tuesday, the 5th of November. So what's happening today is that we've got lots of journalists coming around. They come from like Sport Bible, Joe, 442, Give Me Sport, a couple of others today. And they're all basically coming. And for us, it's just a shining moment. So today, I'm just excited and the team's excited. So let's go in. Mo doesn't know a thing, so this is going to be a huge surprise for him. Let's make a good surprise.
So obviously we're here to talk about your new app that you're launching called Train Effective.
It's something that I would have loved to have had as a kid. I sat and spoke to my little boys and said, where'd you get your training kind of stuff from? When you go out and do training in the garden or in your park with your friends, how do you get the training methods to do it? I just go on YouTube. Where'd you get it from? What'd you search? I don't know, we just find it. How do you know it's the right stuff? Or there's the right people telling you what to do? So when Nick, who's the kind of brainchild behind this, kind of approached me and talked to me about this idea, I was like, you know what? This is something that I would give to my kids, because it's showing you from all different aspects, from a tactical perspective, physical perspective, skill set perspective, mental side of it, how to deal with things. And you know that when you're going out there and working on certain things or modulars that are within the app, you know you're being told by the right people that are trained professionals, trained people that have become the best in the world in their positions.
Yeah, we made it. We made it. It's a big surprise.
Big surprise.
Very big one. And I see from this day, something in the pipeline is going to just explode. That is in favor of Train Effective. This is what I'm trying to say.
He's training twice a day. He's trying to make it.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
Haiti.
Haiti?
Yeah,
okay,
Caribbean.
Oh, nice. How did you get here?
I don't really know. I can't even remember exactly, to be honest. It just happened. I was trying to make a path and I ended up here.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's right then. Hopefully you can do something special then. That'd be good, huh?
5 years ago, I'd sketched the first idea for Train Effective on a notepad. And I never thought that 5 years later would be in a moment like this, with one of the legends of the game, here with my team that's been built up over the last 5 years. Now we're here. It just makes things that more real. It's happening.
So we're now climbing the branches now of the tree, so we're going gradually. So I'm looking forward to seeing Train Effective become one of the greatest, which I have confidence in.
Future of Train Effective, man, so bright. It's like the sunlight. Future's so bright. There's big things coming. We always say it.
I think what separates Train Effective from a lot of companies is the little details, and they really value the little details. And if they keep doing that for like 10 years, I don't know what is going to come out of it. I can't really say, but I know it's going to be great.
I think what this experience has taught us is that it's really hard to build something significant in the world unless you're really passionate about it. Somehow the world will test you and push you and knock you down and ask you, like, can you get up? Are you passionate enough about this thing that you'll get up and you'll rise and you'll keep going no matter what the circumstances are? And yeah, every single person involved, man, believe in them so much. I think we believe in this, and we're just excited to spread our message, positivity, realness, inspiration, and just make this courageous family of people really chasing what they want, and that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, this is just a start.